Hello, this is Bridget Raw with Divine Essentials. Alright guys, so I just finished recording a pick-up pile. I've had people requesting me to do more of the sexual and new love stuff, so I did. Kind of a combination for people to see what's going on. But today we had actually yesterday I felt like a really big energy shift within the collective. So I'm interested to just kind of do a quick little check-in. So you guys are getting 2 videos today. So that this is going to be more for my ride or die people who've been here for their twin flame soulmate connections. And the other video is going to be for those who are just more into the pick a pile, sexual, is somebody new coming in type of thing. Alright, so I'm just going to start and figure out what's the overall energy right now with the shift that we just went through. I have the Hierophant and the 10 of Wands. So it's interesting because this one was coming through a lot. And on the bottom of the deck we have the 6 of Wands. So what I'm feeling right now is that this is, if you're on this high level commitment, this is what this is all about. It's about healing and releasing the burdens. Usually in the 10 of Wands, you see the person's got them all on their back, they're holding them. Well, in this deck, this person has dropped them all. So I feel like the overall energy for those in these types of connections right now is that you're dropping the burdens that have kept you from alignment with this. And you see all these little creatures here. It's like Spirit's been trying to show you this, the birds, the butterflies, the squirrels, they showed you how, the squirrel shows you how to collect everything that you need so that you can transform and start to fly. I've been seeing the caterpillar a lot too lately, and the message there was you've been patiently growing, you've been patiently learning. Now it's time to break out of that and to spread your wings and fly, to release yourself of the burdens of the past and to bring in victory. And for some of you, this is going to be the victory in starting the family that you've wanted. I see these are all children here. So if you've been wanting to have children, if you've been wanting to, have a family, if you've been carrying around the burdens of wondering and worrying, I feel like this energy shift that we just had is helping you to break out of that. You've been patient, you've been healing, you've been transforming, you've taken that commitment to yourself, which is attracting this to you. You've unlocked and unwrapped the gifts that you have inside of you. And if you haven't already done that, Spirit's calling to you now to do it. Spirit's saying it's time. It's time to drop the burdens. Know that you can have this, but you have to unlock these gifts. Your telepathic communication, the energy healing that you have within you. If you're on a twin flame energy, or if you're a starseed or a light worker, you intuitively have all of these gifts inside of you. The only thing that's keeping you from really tuning in and tapping into them is yourself. So you want to trust yourself right now and unlock those gifts and look at the foundation that you've been building. I just went to pick up this deck and that one stayed behind. So this is the 4 of Pentacles. You've been working on your foundation, and if you haven't been really if you kind of just come into this, it's time to tap into that and learn from yourself. You have all of this ancient wisdom here. The mountains represent wisdom. There's a solid foundation that's available to you anyways. Even if you just met somebody, it's there. Because if you're on something a significant connection like this is indicating, you've been together in past lives. You share a soul. All of the things that you need are within you, but you have to unlock it. You have to go within. You have to collect all the energy around you so that you can drop this shit down and you can start expressing yourself and you can let your inner child out. I really feel that's important too right now. I feel a lot of people have been in this energy of just being up in your head, forgetting about the foundation that's been created, forgetting about the fact that this is a higher level commitment. A lot of people were in this energy, and I feel you're sacrificing that. You're letting go of it. It's time to let go of the old ways of looking at stuff. It's time to let go of the fears surrounding this. It's time for a new beginning. It's time to take the leap of faith like the fool. And, take a look at a new perspective that the time that you were spending was in rest. You were rejuvenating your soul. You were in the 4 of Cups. Maybe you were rejected, but in that time of rejection, or the time that this person was running from you or you were running from them, you were healing. okay? And it was needed. It was needed to collect all the tools that are here for this transformation. It was needed to make you go within to unlock these gifts that you have, so that it forced you to communicate with this person telepathically. It forced you to use your clairaudient gifts. It forced you to tune in with your clairvoyance, to meditate on the reasons why, like, where did this all start? What lifetime did this begin in? You know, and I shared meditation that I created a while ago for twin flames, specifically twin flames and soulmates, to help you go back into your past lives to figure out what type of attachments are there, what type of karmic energies are there that need to be cleared up. But you're the only one that really knows that, you know, but you have to go within and tap into it. And when you do that, that's what's going to bring you the fulfillment. That's what's going to bring you your 9 of Cups, where your emotions can overflow. So the overall energy right now is that reminder that you guys have been doing this work, you know, and if you haven't yet done it, or if you're just beginning, you know, look at it as an opportunity that's going to lead you to this place of victory. It's going to lead you to this place of fulfillment. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to see how the person that you're connecting with views you at this time. You know, what are they like thinking about you right now? I have 6 of Cups. So they have memories of love with you. They're ready to reconcile. And they have hope that this is still available. This is the Star. And it's funny because in one of the piles I just did, this came through. So it was like this person sees you as the Star, you know, and they may even have you up on the pedestal of some sorts. But I feel like in the past, they may have run from it. They may have run from that light and the intensity of the connection. But now they're starting to hold on to like those precious moments. Look at, he's holding on to the candle. He's holding on to the light. He's hoping for this energy to come back into his life. And then we have the 9 of Pentacles. So it's like you've risen into this. And I'm laughing because this came through too. The 9 of Pentacles is that single sexy person that knows their value and knows their worth. They've collected those tools that they needed to heal. They triggered the light in their life. They've risen up through the darkness. And it's that work that you've been doing that's assisting this person in igniting these feelings to come back to you. They want to celebrate with you. And if there is another party involved in this, I feel like their mind and their heart is with you. They're thinking about you. They're hoping for you. They are wanting you. They're wanting to break away and be in that single energy that leads them to this celebration with you. You know, they're withdrawing from whoever or whatever they've been connected to. Some of them, it could have been alcohol. Some of them, it could have been just a way of living, but they're withdrawing from that. They're taking their emotions away because they know there's a separation from their truth. You see all this blue here? It's like they know their truth is behind them, and what's behind them is you, because you're in the past. They're ready to reconcile. They're ready to withdraw where they are, so that they can come back and, you know, connect into this new energy with you and to restore this hope and this light. So, you know, the major arcana Star energy is very powerful. So this shift that we just went through is helping to fulfill people's wishes. Okay, I swear to God, it was like this. I said, this is helping to fulfill people's wishes, and I went like that. Fulfillment of wishes. That is what this is doing. We already got that card once, but I promise you, I wasn't thinking about it. I was just, some of the cards are flipped, so I was fixing them. Oh my God, that is funny. So your guys are working on this, and it's like, this is how this person sees you. They see you as a wish fulfillment. They see you as patient. They see, like, and they're planning too. Okay, so you've had patience during all this time. This is the 7 of Pentacles, but it's like now this person's planning how they're going to come towards you. How can I return? You know, how can I make these wishes come true? How can I get this person back into my life? They want to restore balance with you, the 6 of Pentacles. They don't want to be off in this energy anymore. They're ready to take action. You know, they're ready for positive movement forward. So let me see. What does this person feel about you right now? Wisdom. This is exactly what we began with. This is the Hierophant. So they feel the sense of this higher level commitment. And they've been suffering without you. They've been in the silent suffering. 9 of Swords. They've been in their head, you know, and they feel like they want to come out of this. They've learned, though, you know, during the time of silence, they were learning what this connection was. They know that you're that person that they're meant to be with, you know, that you're that loyal companion. But they've been suffering while they've been alone, and they've had anxiety about it. But now they're ready to tap into their power. Look at another major arcana. We got the Strength card. This is this person this is divine masculine energy tapping into the wisdom of their soul so they can have that new beginning, so they can take the leap of faith like the fool. There's a definite new beginning coming from this shift. Something is being sacrificed, and I feel like for many of them, it's that energy of being in fear. It's that energy of anxiety, and what else it's doing is it's leaving behind the heartache and loss that many of you have suffered by this person leaving you behind, or this person going off into a third-party connection. This is helping you to have that new beginning, new communication. So they feel like they want to talk to you. They feel like they want to heal this suffering. They want to sacrifice anything that has kept them from being able to come back to this higher level connection that they share with you. They're ready to tap into the divine power of their masculine self, and they're ready to have balance with you. They're ready to restore justice. So the contracts have been cleared. They're releasing themselves from it. They're swaying this sword down so they can take the leap of faith towards their empress, and they have a new awareness about it. We see the magician here. Like I said, they collected the tools of the magician. They're working on their value, they're working on their communication, their emotion, they're also their energy, like all of these things that they're working together. It circles together, so they have this awareness of this connection to you. They're ready to give birth. They feel like you're their empress. You're supposed to be the mother of their children. You're supposed to be their wife. You're the person that they're supposed to share the rest of their life with. They've gone through some sort of awakening about this, and they're ready to heal. They're ready to bring this into the physical too, because we've got the 7th chakra and the 1st chakra. So it's like this awareness is coming down through all their chakras into the material world. So it's like the 5D versions of yourselves are coming down into the 3D, so that you guys can heal and you can give birth to something new. Look at love begins, Ace of Cups, new beginning for you. And this person's ready to be the emperor to your empress. They're ready to be the authority in their own life. They're ready to break out of the karmic crap that they've held onto. They're ready to go through their death, the transformation of what they've been holding on to within the past. And again, you see the energy of the butterfly. The both of you are ready to spread your wings. This person's ready to come in and communicate with you, to take action. This is the 8 of Wands. This is communication, and it's a truthful communication. This is that justice that you've been waiting for. Judgment Day, okay? This is spirit guiding this person to you, showing you both the signs and the synchronicity, the confirmation, assisting you to align with where you really truly wish to be within this world. And I feel like in the past they maybe didn't even know what that was, but now they know that you're their 4 of Wands, you're their twin flame 1111 person. This is where they're wanting to go, to have this union with you. All right, so the 4 of Wands is what you've been patiently waiting for, and you've probably been beaten and bruised along the way, but that new beginning is coming within this connection, in this relationship. Sacral chakra is connected to our relationships, our sexual energy. So I feel like what Spirit's saying right now is empower yourselves to light the way, okay? Tap into your inner divine masculine energy and use that sexual kundalini awakening frequencies inside of you right now. It's very potent to tap into this place of new beginning. See this new beginning. What does it look like, taste like, smell like, feel like? Look at all the lessons that you've learned while you've been patiently waiting for this little seed to grow into this healthy foundation between the two of you. And trust and know inside of you that this heartache, this loss that you've been experiencing, you're going to have an ending of that. The new communication is coming, and it's coming centered in truth, because this person can't deny it anymore. This person feels like there's something bigger than them, outside of them, that has been leading them back to you, that's been leading them through this transformation. Your foundation has already been built together, but it was built in past lives. It was built, eons ago, within the light, within the stars. They're starting to awaken to their divine mission. They're ready to take the authority within that, and when the two of you come together, you're going to have prosperity and love, and you're going to be bringing transformation to the entire collective. You're bringing down higher wisdom and awareness that is going to bring balance to all feminines and masculines on the planet. It's going to bring balance to the collective consciousness. So you've sacrificed a lot to do this, and you had to go through a lot of lessons to gain the power and the wisdom that was needed in all of the times that you were suffering in the silence. It was all needed for this new beginning, okay? So let's see where this is going. Where's this connection going? Now that we have this shift, we have the light. So again, this light has been ignited. This is the happiest card within the deck, followed by the 4 of Wands. So your sun, your union, your energy, your happy ending, the thing that you've been waiting for has grown. It's time. It's ready. Okay? This is where it's headed. It's headed back into union. Of course, there's going to be temptation. I feel like some of these people have things that they've been tempted with in the past, you know, and it's like this is that devil energy. But I also feel like this is speaking of the fact that they've been in this energy. They've been tempted by you to come out of it, though, okay? Because this is almost like the star up here. It's like they've been in this karma energy. They've been in the devil toxic stuff, and I feel like Spirit's showing us this because you're what's tempted them out of that. Yours what's helped them to move on. This is the Six of Swords. This is coming out of the past, coming out of the troubles into smoother waters. Your light has shown them the way to a smoother foundation. Your patient growth has helped them to grow. So I feel like Spirit's showing us this because they don't want you to be tempted by the fact that, you know what, things have been bad in the past, like in having those fears and those doubts, because that's what keeps this from manifesting in a better way. You know, you just keep reliving the same thing over and over and over because you're tempted to look at the past and think, okay, that's going to repeat again because it's already repeated so many times. But no, this was the time that you needed to have this rest and rejuvenation. You needed to go through the rejection. You needed to go through the separation so that you can move on from the things in your life that were holding you back. You needed to awaken, and this person triggered that awakening within you, and now you've triggered it within them. So you've tempted them out of the temptation of the darkness, and you've ignited passion within this person to overcome the deception and the envy that they've been living within. It was a waiting game. It sucked. But now they're ready to choose wisely from the place of their heart, and they're ready to communicate their truth that is going to lead you to your victory, that's going to bring you the triumph, and it's going to happen quickly. This is the Chariot. Okay, so this is happening. This is moving on from the past, from the karma, from the crap, from the bullshit. This is moving into alignment with your true passion and your energy, seeing from a new perspective, and connecting with the universe. So this is the most powerful energy. This is the ending of the separation. This is the ending of a part of the journey, and the next part forward is your decision. Movement, choices, decisions. Okay, this is the Two of Pentacles. It's like you guys, it's your hands. Okay, you have the decision to live within the past or to go into the forward, to use the universe at your disposal to heal and to grow and to attract abundance and to do all the things that you were sent here to do. It's like you can start that process now, or you can go back into the past. But if you step into this light, which I feel many of you are, it's going to attract this union. It's going to attract this transformation in light. You're going to receive recognition and reward from the universe, from others around you. People are going to want to know. So it's like this is that positive movement forward. This is the good tower moment that you've been waiting for. This is the disruption of the past. This is the tearing down of the tower that you've been living in so that your new beginning could happen and you could have that balanced connection. So you all know that you can't come into union with somebody until you're balanced. This is that balance. This is what's happening. So this is where you're headed, into your Four of Wands, into the light, into this place that you've been patiently waiting for, where the seeds have now grown. So let me see if I can get you one more thing. Let's see what this deck wants to say really quickly. Yes. So yes, union is coming for you guys. Let me see what else this deck wants to... I'm just leaving it open because I want to see what they have to say. Yep, we're taking action. So it's like, yes, all of this is happening. That shift that you were waiting for is here now. That new direction that you wanted is here. And for many of you, within the next few weeks, this person is going to take action. They're going to come back to you. The situation is going to improve, and those big happy changes that you've been waiting for patiently are coming in. Okay, this is what you've been waiting for. This is that new direction that you were hoping this person was going to take, or this new direction that you know you needed to take, that's leading you to exactly where you needed to be. Ask for help from others, I feel like is saying, like, you guys are going to be helping each other, but you also need to want to get out and, like, continue to rise up. Like, just because you know it's coming doesn't mean you should stop doing the work or kind of just sit around and get complacent and wait. Go out and do things, you know, live your life, have fun, keep your doors open, be the best version of yourself, be busy, be happy, you know, be happy and productive in your world. Take action in healing and transforming. Continue to do the work, because that's what's attracting you abundance, and that's what's attracting you your romance. And a year from now, you're going to look back and be like, oh my God, this is amazing. But it's like, again, it's in your hands. Many of you are ready right now, But it's up to you, okay? So you have to make the choice to either believe and communicate clearly to the universe, or you can make the choice to doubt and have fear and say, this isn't going to ever work, this person's this person's that, which I totally understand and get, but you have the decision to be like, all right, am I going to live in that? Because at the core of you, you still care. You wouldn't be tuning into the readings, right? So if you didn't care about that person, or you're completely done with them, you'd be completely done with all of it. But a part of you still wants it, and you don't want it to stop. But you have to trust that it can change in order for it to change. Just like when we want abundance, just when we want our health to improve, we have to remain positive about those things. We have to go within for the meditation to get the answers that are going to assist us in recovering, so that we can have the answer yes, which we've already received. So you've got both yeses on the board. Spirit is saying, yes, this is for you. And it's up to you to make the decisions that are going to lead you to manifesting the changes that you really want, or to reliving the cycles that you don't want. Okay? So I do feel like within the next few weeks, many of you are going to be hearing from your person. But like I said, it's going to be a reflection of the thoughts that you're thinking, the energy that you're rippling out. What are you telling this person energetically? How are you feeling energetically? Like, if you don't want the person to come back, they can't come back. If you want the person to come back, make sure you're attracting them to come back in the appropriate energy and in the light. And don't be caught up in the past thinking, oh my God, they're going to do what they've always done. See yourself as valuable enough to know that this person loves you, to see through the illusions, to see through the bullshit. Do the healing that's required to see through the illusions that's going to lead you to that positive new beginning of like abundance and of value and worth. So you got the Queen of Pentacles, you got the Moon, you got the Four of Swords, and the Seven of Cups, which I feel like is just very indicating that some of you are going to choose to heal and to attract, and some of you may need a little bit more time to kind of look through the illusions, to look through the darkness. And I'm not saying anything bad about you. I know that a lot of us have been through this pain, and it's hard to not look at this. But when you stop looking at this is what appears, the Two of Cups. That's when you get to make the choice with your lover to build something together that leads to your Four of Wands, your twin flame 11-11 union. But again, Queen of Swords is here. So it's saying, like, you can either let down your guard and trust that this is coming in, see through the stuff, see through the bullshit, see through, because, like, all of the stuff that you went through that was negative was there for a reason. It was to teach you something. It was to help you to realize your value and your worth, to set those boundaries. Yes, you needed to step into this, but you can't hold on to this forever. You need to at some point let this down so you can let somebody in. And the Queen of Pentacles is a very warm, loving, nurturing energy. She's forgiving, she's healing, she's open. And because of that openness and that healing, that's what leads to this. So if you're still too angry, you're still too over here, I feel like, because I did see within the next few months as well, it was on the bottom of the deck. So I feel like for those that have already gone through this, those of you that are ready, that have like kind of dropped down your sword, it'll be within the next few weeks. But for those of you who are kind of juggling around, like, do I even want this communication? Still feeling like you've been left out in the cold, it may be within the next few months that you need to work on, like, seeing the value of each other and warming up the connection, allowing that passionate shift that just came in to assist you in the energetic work that you're doing to attract in your true divine masculine. And for some of you, it may be somebody new that comes in that's your new divine masculine, okay? And for others, it's going to be the person from the past coming back in a new way. But regardless, this is available to all of you now. You just don't want to hold on to the pain of the past. Like, if you're done with somebody from the past, this new person can come in and be available to you, but you have to truly heal and release what you were holding on to from the past. Allow for those ships to come in without the deceit, without the fear, without the stuff that's been at the foundation of your energies. Allow Spirit to open the door to the transformation that's going to give you your new love, your new cup overflowing. And this is that time for you to spin the wheel of fortune into your favor. Because yes, this means blessings, but again, you're the creator of your reality, so you get to dictate what those blessings are going to be. Is it a repeat of the past? Is it a new love, a new person altogether coming in to bring you a fulfillment? Or is it you kind of like thinking this negative stuff, or kind of like connecting with things, like thinking, I'm never going to do this, I'm never going to do that? Let go of that so this can happen, okay? And believe me, I'm not trying to like tell you guys, I know how this is. I do this to myself all the time. I defeat myself in this battle, and I put myself out in this field of this bullshit And then, you know, like, I keep myself from this. So we need to all work on this together. We need to open that door and know that the foundation that we built doesn't have to continue to be a reflection of this. It can be a reflection of us being ready for a new beginning, for the sun, for the divine masculine energy to come in and illuminate, because we know we did the work. We know that we have the passion. We know we have this fire inside of us. And if somebody left us out and they're not meant to be there, then be thankful for that, because that means somebody new is going to come in with the truthful communication that you've been waiting for. That's not going to lead to any more juggling. It's going to show the value of you. You're not going to have to worry about cutting people out, because you're going to be happy. You're going to be healed. You're going to have the abundance to turn away from the past of the hurt and the pain to this Two of Cups, to this new beginning of love and romance where you work together on union. Alright, so I hope that this assists you. If it did, hit the like. If it didn't, hit the dislike. Either way, it helps me out. I just saw that we got the Nine of Pentacles again. So again, guys, those of you who have embodied this, you've seen your unique light. You're no longer holding on to the past. You know you're beautiful. You know what you deserve. You're getting your Ten of Pentacles. Like I said, whether it's somebody old or new, you're getting it, alright? So just hold on to that and know it. And if you want to donate to the channel, there's a link down below. Thank you to those who have been donating. If you would like to send a deck, there's an Amazon wish list down below. And other than that, thank you guys very much. I am on a 3-week waiting list right now, so if you're wanting any of my services, just know that it's going to be a little bit before I can get it back to you, but I will take your request. I don't answer every email every day, because I need to spread them out so that I don't get stuck doing 20 emails on one day. Because I'm literally like back to back. Like I try to do a limited amount each day so that I'm not like killing myself. Alright, it's a lot of work for me to do, and I do have stuff that I do here, and I also, you know, like to go out and explore the world and new people and places. So, you know, just be patient with me. Thank you guys again. In Mune. Namaste.